How many of you have ever seen someone fall asleep during any of your classes? Quite a few of you. And how many of you have fallen asleep during one of your classes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the fact is that many people aren't getting enough sleep, enough for their bodies to be able to function properly. And according to the National Sleep Foundation, adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to get proper rest. Since many of us don't get the right amount of sleep, it's important to know that sleep deprivation can cause health problems in the future and has immediate short-term effects. I will show you why sleep is important and why you should get at least 7 hours. But first, I will introduce the problem of sleep deprivation. Then I will talk to you about the causes and its effects. And lastly, I will address the solution to sleeping and some better methods you can use to sleep faster. So first, I'll start by talking about the problems with sleep deprivation. Alright, so not enough people are getting enough sleep. In a study by the CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in February 2008, it estimated that 10% of adults aren't getting enough sleep. And it also estimated that 50 to 70 million people suffer from chronic sleep and disorders. And now, in order to relate this to your lifestyle, especially if you answered yes to my question if you're falling asleep during one of your classes, I printed out a sleep deprivation test from the book titled The Insomnia Workbook, A Comprehensive Guide to Getting the Sleep You Need by Silverman S., published in 2008. And I will hand it out at the end of the presentation. And it's basically to test how sleepy you are during the day, and it's like a score, and it'll tell you if you're getting enough sleep or not. Since sleep deprivation is such a common problem, we should look to see the problems as well as the causes as well as its effects. The causes for sleep deprivation have to do with our daily activities, and we also suffer from its effects. Now, besides sleep disorders, other factors that can affect, can cause us not to sleep enough include thinking over all the problems that you have, maybe work, school, you're stressed out, and distractions, maybe watching TV late at night, watching movies, or surfing the web. And also drinking caffeine a couple hours before you go to sleep. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention also stated that causes for sleep loss could also be attributed to busy schedules, which many of us have, shift work, or irregular sleep schedules. Now, the National Sleep Foundation stated that effects of sleep loss can cause increased risk of diabetes and heart problems, decreased ability to pay attention, react to symbols, or remember information, and an increased risk for psychiatric conditions such as depression. Now, not sleeping enough can cause you to have accidents if you're that sleepy. In the book by Stutz J. titled Sleep Deprivation Countermeasures for Motorist Safety, published in 2000, it was stated that driver sleepiness or fatigue accounted for 100,000 police-reported crashes each year. According to an article by the New York Times titled Burning Fat with Extra Sleep, published in 2010 by Ruben R.C., and a study that tested if people who lacked sleep got hungry, the sleep-deprived participants felt hungrier than the ones who actually got to sleep. And they also had higher levels of ghrelin, which is a hormone that drives appetite. Now, an article by Alternate, published April 1st, 2009 by Fort A, titled The Stunning Consequences of Not Getting Enough Sleep, said that a study at the University of Pennsylvania showed that mice who were given a task and then were able to get sleep, remember things better than mice who were given the same task and were not put to sleep. Now, in an article by the Washington Post, published October 9, 2009 by Steinar, titled Scientists Finding Out What Losing Sleep Does to the Body, said failing to get enough sleep or sleeping at odd hours increased risk for diabetes and obesity. And obesity is because when you prepare to sleep, you get hungry, and that can lead probably to getting fat. Now, we are busy people, but we should try to make some space and time to sleep at least 7 hours. The National Sleep Foundation says that to sleep better, you can create a regular relaxing bedtime routine, such as listening to soothing music, maybe an hour before you sleep. And other ways to help make you sleep are to avoid distractions. Because personally, I always have the TV on or have the laptop. I mean, I use the internet. Just turn everything off, turn the TV off, and turn the lights off to avoid being distracted. Also, try to avoid big meals before you go to sleep, because when you eat a lot, your digesting is not going to let you go to sleep. And also caffeine, maybe drinking soda or coffee, or you're going to be drinking coffee. So simply by sleeping enough hours, you may avoid depression, slow memory, drowsiness, and any problems that may cause you. So I showed you why sleep is important and why you should get at least 7 hours of it by first introducing the problem of sleep deprivation, then by going over its causes and its effects, and finally I address the solution of sleep and methods you can implement.